We're on. We're just not on my homepage. Usually it'll pop up on my homepage. A lot of times it'll pop up on my homepage. So I don't even have to go into my deal, but it goes into my deal. So welcome back to Big T Muscle Game Channel. Let's go ahead and play a few more games here, guys. We got Portland Trail Blazers. We're playing some. Wait, I gotta see something here. Play next game. So we didn't play them not too. We didn't play them but 4 games ago. So all right, Dame. Am I gonna have to guard you tonight? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wins in a row. Hi, hi, ha, 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 ha. We are a game ahead of the Warriors right now. They are 7-0, and they are they're a game behind us, so they're not going to tie us unless they're not going to overtake us unless they tie us if we go all 82 games and win. We play them next, so they're not going to tie us. They're going to lose their first game if they win tonight. We see the game for today. Did they say who's playing tonight? Doesn't exactly say who's playing tonight. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm not saying who's playing tonight. So let's see. Season rewards. Let's see here. Ooh, sexy baby. Ooh, sexy girl. Ooh, that baby. Ooh, that 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 baby. Ooh, that baby. Need 4 to get the wave shot meter, I think. Yeah. Just want to see how much it is. There it is. We go to the animation place and we get our stupid little bitty wave shot meter. It's the only thing I wanted, really honestly. I'm not gonna spend $100,000. I just spent $5. Okay. Let's go to gameplay effects, perfect release, jump shot meter. Let's go here and play the next game. We home. Yeah, we are. We're gonna play our last one. We're gonna do our Crescent City, our Crescent City stuff. Ooh, sexy baby.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today we're talking defense in NBA 2K24. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the Swap Player button. If you want to guard a specific player, press the icon swap bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. Holding the left trigger increases your defensive intensity and allows you to initiate contact with your opponent. For on-ball defenders, this is the best way to cut off dribblers and force them to stumble or lose the ball.
Little Derek
Holding
White.
left and right triggers together will allow you to slide faster, aggressively as well. If the dribbler is standing still, holding left trigger and moving into them will allow you to crowd the ball handler and make it tougher for him to attack off the dribble and shoot. If your defensive assignment is standing still, holding left trigger will put you in a denial position. And if they decide to cut, holding left trigger will allow you to bump them and slow them down. Let's review shot defense. For the most effective shot contest, it's important to be in front of and as close to the shooter as you can, at both the start and release of the shot. Hold the right stick up to get your hands up and as close to the shooter's eye line as you can. For a more aggressive contest, press the block button to leave your feet and attempt to get a piece of the ball. But look out, the more aggressively you contest, the higher the chance of getting called for a shooting foul. If you're looking to get some steals, try pressing the steal button to poke the ball away from players with poor ball control.
This is why they're way out in front.
Timing is crucial. If you mistime the steal attempt, you're likely to foul or get beat off the dribble. For more advanced steal control, flick the right stick left or right to reach with that hand. It's important to reach with the correct hand, which will be the one closest to the ball, to maximize your chances of knocking the ball free and avoiding reaching fouls. Be sure to only attempt steals when the ball handler is over dribbling or leaving the ball exposed. You can also attempt strips by flicking down on the right stick, which are useful when the ball handler is holding the ball in triple threat or attempting a shot. The right stick is also a great way to play the passing lanes. Flick the stick left or right, depending on which side of your body the ball is being thrown. One last tip is to pay attention to the 3 adrenaline bars in your player indicator. Every time you attempt to steal or block, you'll consume one of the bars. Each time a bar is lost, your steal and block attributes will take a noticeable hit, making you much less effective on the defensive end for the rest of the possession. That's all for now. Shore up your defense and watch those wins pile up.
There's so much to do in my career in NBA 2K24, and thankfully, 2K TV is here to break it all down. For example,
Alright, here we go.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Down on the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Pelicans, in the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. T is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the 5 spot.
All right.
Hey, Brent, early on in this season, teams still ironing
BA.
out some of the kinks. What exactly are they working on at this point?
One of the things you're working out is to find out if your scheme fits your personnel. If so, how do you build on that, and then
Penis
how do
cocky.
you distribute the minutes to the guys
Come
who are
on.
going to play those roles on your team?
Now, here's Sharp. 2 points. That one goes.
Shaden.
Sharp's got the first points of the night for the Trailblazers.
Good focus from the youngster Sharp, showing good poise with the defense draped all over him. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
McCollum against Lillard. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Hawks.
I thought they had a solid
Got the way.
game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks.
Oh,
that
come
they
on,
settled
Lillard.
into and played well.
That's funny watching McCollum guard Lillard. It's hilarious. They used to be teammates. It's like, oh shit, this guy's. I'm gonna get a Mountain Dew in almost 4 months. all even Pepsi, Dr. Pepper.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Davidson.
Hey, get out of my way.
The inside.
Oh, give me that ball.
From Grant.
There's a little bit
Jeremy.
of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup.
Inside Zion, just a monster. He could go over
Well,
or
he
through
kind of
opposition.
jumped up to get the ball and kind of ended up standing in front of his guy, so I just figured he might as well just take the shot. I got an
Passes
assist.
to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Jones. Pass to Ingram. Down low. It's tipped. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Fuck you, nigger.
Sharp, the pass to Nurkic. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
Outside, Jones.
Get the fuck off me, Grant, you little faggot nigger.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Outside, Jones. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great
Yeah, fuck you,
player,
nigger.
hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute. I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And it's Lillard missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Out to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Davidson. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist. 8 points for team.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Man, I want to play this Waves, man. I don't think it's a good...
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Jones. And it's Sharp missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to
Go,
get
see.
his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one,
Good
they were
job.
there. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Lillard.
You need to get me a moving and moat.
Making his last shot. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Lillard the pass to Grant. And here's Sharp.
Jeremy.
Clock at 6.
Didn't take the shot. Hoo-hoo.
Back to Grant. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
The pass to Sharp.
Baby.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Portland again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that.
Not early when we destroyed them. I think we were up, 32 points or whatever it was. Good Lord, man. So people, I always get this question. Why do you like 2K so much? What is your favorite thing about 2K? And this is what I always tell them. It's the camaraderie. It's the fan base that they have built for this game. It's where people come year after year after year after year and play and do spectacular things on the sticks. And that's my number one favorite thing about 2K is that Mike Wang and whatever the other guy's name is that does the other part of the deal, them guys have built, that team at 2K Sports has built this game to be one of, if not to be the best basketball game ever made. Now, I know people are not going to agree that it's not the best basketball game ever made. It's the best basketball franchise by far. Because it's taken out several high-profile basketball games. Especially NBA Live, it's taken out that. It's the only basketball game literally every year now. So, I mean, it's just amazing to watch this thing grow from like 2K, from like 2K1, like 2K to 2K24. You know, it's 24 years. And then having a weekly show that we can watch and enjoy with fans, you know, enjoy with players of the game. So much, it's just so cool to see so many people basically jump in and play some of the best basketball on a video game that's computerized. So, I mean, you know what I mean? So it's just amazing to watch this, and you see these people running around, playing ball, playing with each other. You know, I've met several of my friends online playing 2K. Okay. We're gonna finish this game. I think we're gonna go back to this game because I don't want to be up. It's too late, guys. Okay, so we're gonna dip in real quick. Let me get do I have a open one? That's not open. Open this one. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. What's your favorite feature of NBA? Is my career. Basically, it's my favorite part of the whole thing. Basically, what my career is, used to be my player. Basically, what it is where you go in and you play out your NBA career as a draftee. As you get drafted. Oh, man, not another one. Just stepped on another pork rind in this floor. I gotta sweep this floor tomorrow, or tonight, or this weekend, whenever I get a chance, when I ever get off. So we've got my career, which is basically where you get drafted to the NBA, and sometimes they'll have some sort of storyline about it. Like some is like against Shep Owens, some is like you're just a kid from the wrong side of the tracks that gets a big break in playing hoops. You know, you're in the ghetto, whatever. You're playing hoops, or it just throws like this year. There was no storyline. It was just threw you into basically the NBA, and you're just basically drafted I think I was drafted 18th. Same as last year, was it? Yep. And in both years, it's been the Pelicans. I mean, for the last 4 years, it's been the Pelicans. It was 21, 22, 23, and 24. I've been the Pelicans. Because, like 1 year, because you could choose what team drafts you, so it makes it so much better. But you can also, but back in the earlier games in my player, you could choose to have random picking where the system will put you on a team that necessarily fits your style, but doesn't. It's not going to be a team you want. See, I've drafted 18 right there. There it is, shot clock 18. So that's my favorite part, because that's mostly what I play is my career, because you get in. Now, I don't do any of like the rec, pro-am, 1-on-1, 5-on-5. I don't do any of the virtual simulations or anything like that, because I don't like playing online, because you have to have a really good connection to play online to do really well in those areas, in those anything other than the NBA. Because the NBA plays like a regular basketball game, like you're not even online, you're just playing a regular basketball game. So basically it's just like, okay, well, all right. So it's like because when you're playing online, you have delay, and delay is a killer for a lot of people, unless you have a really good connection to the internet. Well, unless you're wired to the internet, which I could be, but I'm not because I don't have a wired connection. I have a wireless connection with my little box that I've had for 4 or 5 years now. Wait, 6, 7, almost 8 years now. Good God, I spent 3 years out there at Grandma's house. I spent 3 years at the house on Township. I've been here almost 6, 7 months. So about 7 years. Been here almost 7 months now. So, yep. So it's been a really weird 7 years for me. Because here's what happened when I moved out of the house. I was living at my mom's house and I was playing my game and I was doing my thing, and Mom was or Bailey, whoever was living with us, I think Bailey was living with us at the time, was getting mad at me for yelling, screaming, hollering and stuff, and I hear him go, "Oh, come on, come on." Well, no. Basically what happened was my grandma passed away, Grandma Louise passed away. Then my grandpa got moved to a nursing home. And then he passed away. Then my Uncle Berlin wanted somebody to live out there at the house because of he wanted somebody to live in the house because it would make the house more valuable than what it really was, because it would make it like $10,000 or $12,000 more valuable than what it was, because it was a 90s house built out on a area of land that was known for being a swamp land, which is right in just a little ways outside of town from the Pike Creek that goes underneath the bridge right there at the last stoplight in town. Actually in town. Now, so my mom heard this and told me about it and said, okay, so we're going to move you out to Grandma and Grandpa's old house. You're going to be in there, and we're going to see how you do. And the sad part was, 3 years I lived out there. I loved it. But the sad part was, I was on propane. Because my grandpa never did get a central heating air system because he didn't like central heating air. He liked propane heat. Stuff like that. So basically, $700 every 3-4 months we had to pay for propane. Like $700. And it just got to be $700, $700, $700, $700, $700 for 3 straight years. So it's like every 4 months. Or it's like twice a year I'd have to fill up with propane. Because I'd have to fill up for October and I had to fill up for January. In January because of this, that, and the other, and the hot water heater as well was propane. So I had to make sure I had hot water. And I lived out there for 3 years and then kind of got in a little trouble. I kind of let the place go to shit because it was falling apart. There was nothing I could do to fix it because my uncle wouldn't let me fix it. So I just let it go to shit so I could get moved out. And I got let trash everywhere and stuff. And my mom found me another apartment to get me out of there before Berlin killed me. Literally killed me. And so that happened. I got moved to Township Line Road. 1 1001 Sweetwater Drive. And it was a beautiful place to live. I loved where I lived. I loved being, 3 minutes from Mom's house. So at any time I go over there and go swimming, hang out with them, sit around a campfire, hang out with my brothers. My brother that was still living in town, the only brother, he's the only one still living in town. And I love my brother. I love my stepbrother Zach, but I don't claim him as my brother because he doesn't come around very often. So that being said, I lived there for about 3 years, but every month it was $1,000 a month. We had $36,000 my mom paid for me to go, that me and Mom put together. Sometimes, I pull some of my money. I was working like remedial job. I wasn't working like a big Walmart job. I didn't have a big 40-hour Walmart job at the time. I was working at Big Lots and stuff, living out there. And when I moved, I was working at Big Lots when I moved out up there. So actually, I was working at Briggs and Stratton when I moved up there to the $1,000 apartment. So after about 3 years, my mom said, "Enough's enough. We're gonna try to find you a cheaper apartment." So she got in talk with a guy that I've known for a while before she talked to him about an apartment, Ralph Nunn. Now, I've known Ralph for about 20 years. Oh, shit, hold on. I've known Ralph for about 20 years. Because he used to come into, well, not 20 years, but I've known Ralph for about 15 years because he used to come into Country Mart all the time and talk to Jim because him and Jim were good friends. So my mom got me an apartment, which I'm living in now. This place, it was $450 cheaper than anywhere else. It was $450 cheaper than the apartment I was living in at the moment. She's like, "We're done. We're not moving." I told Mom, I said, "You give me a good 5, 6, 7 years to live in this apartment, and if I can pay every single month, and save some money, we can talk about getting a house." She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "If I can spend 7 years in an apartment and pay for every single bit of everything I need for my rent," which she hasn't had to pay one time yet. I've been here 6 months. I paid 6 months rent already. So I paid 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. So I paid $3,000 in rent so far. Living here. Fixing to pay another 33 or 38.50. I'm fixing to pay another 550, so it's gonna be 38.50 I paid out here since I've been living here, plus my electric bill and everything. Yeah. So that being said, it's been a great 6 months out here because I lost my job at Briggs and Stratton due to the fact they got rid of second shift, so it was all good. And they shipped me out. I told Mom, she was pissed. But I said, "There's nothing I can do about it, Mom. It's their decision to close the shift. I can't tell them to keep it open just so I can have a job." So she said, "Well, you better go find another job then." Boom, a month later, I had a job at Walmart. That's where I've been ever since. Got in April 6th, first day on the job, Walmart. Boom. It's crazy, isn't it? And it's weird because I'm setting stuff, Damn, hold on. I got It gets boring getting up in the morning knowing you don't have to go to work for 3 weeks. Hey, damn it, get off. Fucking diabetic foot. I don't know what it is, but every time I get to this point where my foot just starts jarring pain just for like 2 minutes or so, and then it's like,
Level.
So basically, that's what happened in the last like 7 years. So ever since I was 29, I've been moving. I moved twice. Ever since I was 29, I moved 3 times. I moved out to my grandma's house, out to the apartment on Township or Sweetwater Drive, and I moved out to this apartment here. I'm 36 now.
And let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. A very nice season for him last year. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
Pretty close to impossible to stop Lillard inside like that. Just too shifty.
Davis in a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Launches a 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Inside. And it's Ingram missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He
Oh,
just
come
gets
on!
out there and contests, and that's just enough.
At the beginning of his career, Grant Brent was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points. Has even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low-post presence.
So you're out.
Blazers trail by 8. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And it's McCollum in the corner. Shoots over Lillard. And the basket by McCollum.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Grant following the basket by C.J. McCollum.
Son
And they're
bitch!
able to recover, and that one is good. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-6 run. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Davidson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 10. Thibault, the pass to Sharp. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 5.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
To the middle.
Oh,
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this
Yeah,
team
no,
is
yeah.
the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Frazier, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Heald comes in for Matisse Thibault.
I see that. There's Frazier.
He's checked in for Shaden Sharp. And Henderson
Like
subbed
Jerry
in
Curl in
for
the back.
Damian Lillard. Now, here's Nurkic. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Yusuf Nurkic.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put
Look,
a
every
little
guy
something
for
extra
named
on
Frazier
that
got
one.
a fucking
Here's
Jerry call.
Simons. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit. Cullen passes to Daniels. Down low. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Little's checked in.
Guess I just needed a visual indicator.
And it's Little finishing it off.
I guess his knee's better.
Athleticism to excellent use. Little slamming it down.
Passes it to Davidson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Guess your knee's better, isn't it,
along
Little?
with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Henderson passes to Frazier. Henderson dishes to Little. Pelicans pull it in. Becker defended by Little. Here's Davidson, and he finishes nicely on the way. Davidson's got 27.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now
No, they had 3 free throw attempts?
with
Jesus.
consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Henderson looking it over. Here's Simons. He's now 1 for 2. with that
Anthony
bucket.
Simons.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Inside, here's Davidson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That's a 2 from Simons. Misses the jumper. New Orleans leading by 14. To the inside. New Orleans moving it around. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Damian Lillard. Portland is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Henderson.
2 minutes remaining.
Nothing on the board.
Scoot.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Alvarado.
That's Scoot Henderson? That is Scoot Henderson in there. Yep.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the paint, here's Davidson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make
Sorry.
that lead pass with perfect timing.
Henderson outside. Pass to Simons. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Baldwin, he's checked in for T.
Baldwin.
Pelicans leading by 16.
Substitution.
Alvarado. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Davidson, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
At 40 points? Almost.
Throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Davidson in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Lillard. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. That shot, no good. Nice D from Davidson. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And with an update from the
You said, where are you, dude?
Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Hawks played a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Yes, it did.
That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Davidson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great pass.
12 dunks already. Jesus.
Herbert Jones, when someone's open, he'll find him.
Lillard against McCollum. Lillard outside. Feeds it to Nurkic. Here's Grant. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram against Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Steps back and fires. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. Here's Davidson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Jones' defense oftentimes generates offense.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just after the draw?
Sometimes players are tired and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
Now, here's Sharp. He had 16 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Goes up with a stripe. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Davidson passes to Williamson. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
It looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Davidson passes to Williamson. 6 for 6. He's got the miss from the field.
Well-rounded effort, and they
You got 2 people that are still not missed one.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Good. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
And Grant doing a great job, just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some
Where are you
nights where
going?
you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel
in the corner.
or by tactic.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland. Outside, Jones. Here's Davidson, and he dunks it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Thibault, the pass to Sharp. Buries it down low. 12 points for him.
Well, Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
Davidson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jab.
I love the unselfishness, and you know
Coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so here's New Orleans after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And looks like the illegal kick was
Zion,
set.
good job.
That'll get their attention.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
Outside, Jones. To the inside. McCollum outside. Inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Lillard. And it's Grant in the corner. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Davidson passes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Lillard against McCollum. And the pass to Sharp. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That one goes. Count it.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, here's Sharp. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league, and he gets there a lot, too.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little, he's checked in for Nurkic. Frazier comes in for Grant. On the heel, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Shaedon Sharp. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. The dish to Heel.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From 15 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, pretty good poise for Simons. I mean, that was a difficult shot.
Here's Alvarado. Covered by Lillard. Passes it to Davidson. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And it's blocked. They recover it. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Here's Alvarado. Portland making their last shot. A nice shot by Davidson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lillard outside. The kick out to Frazier. Lets the 3. Fly. They get it again.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Count that one. Alvarado's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
So it's Portland now, following the score by New Orleans. Now here's Simons. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Simons missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great...
And so it's New Orleans ahead by 22.
The Trailblazers, 56.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
On the floor for Portland, the wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Down on the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. There's the drive. Sharp, the pass to Thibault. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion, and I see him getting it done.
And here's Sharp. Over Jones. Pelicans pull it in. Davidson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to McCollum. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Davidson passes to McCollum. To the inside. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 53.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 12 points in the game.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
Jones with it. Still without a basket. The rebound by Sharp.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Pass to Nurkic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
McCollum against Lillard. Williamson left side. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys who cannot miss.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right plays. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
It's good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McCollum against Lillard. Over McCollum. And it's Lillard missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Jones. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Grant trying to break free, and it's Sharp missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's the pass to Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Sharp. 12 points for him. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Nurkic. Excellent D there from Davidson. The Pelicans have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. You just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Here's Henderson. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. 17-foot shot on the way. That one drops for him. Ingram's got 6.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Nurkic in the post, defended by Jones. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-6 run.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Henderson outside. High post, Nurkic. Over Williamson. Out to Henderson. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Grant. Fades away. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Ingram passes to Davidson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And this is how you want to come out.
Goodbye, Bar.
Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Nope. Portland no good that time either.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident
What are you talking
play.
about?
He gets it in there. 14 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Just a gutsy play from Sharpe as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Pass to Davidson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Up top, Henderson. He's guarded by McCollum, and that one's good by Henderson.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Ingram.
Oh, come on, Brandon.
Rebound by Grant. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Sharpe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Dishes it to Grant. Shoots it. Good as the jump shot falls. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
What a night Jeremy Grant has it going on the offensive end, and his teammates encouraging him to stay hungry.
It's Ingram on the wing. Down low, here's Davidson. Some solid defense from Grant.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The pass to Ingram. Williamson right side. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Henderson, bounce pass. Grant, right side. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Passes it to Davidson. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's T, and it's Baldwin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Hawkins against Lillard. Pass to Baldwin. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Davidson. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Hawkins. New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Davidson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Here's Simon. Got a piece of it. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Alvarado. Hits the 3 from the wing.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Frazier scanning the floor. Pass to Simons. To stop the run. You can't get that one. New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Hawkins passes to Davidson. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
I win.
Now here's Lillard. He's defended by Alvarado. Portland no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Little dishes to Lillard. Little passes to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams should do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yusuf Nurkic, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And so here is New Orleans. And there's the pass to Daniels. Inside, here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Davidson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's
Olé!
one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Tries it from 9. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yep, that one goes.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Henderson outside. Over Hawkins. Henderson, no good. And the Pelicans with the possession. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Shoots in deep. Again, what an avalanche. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control
of
the
nigger.
season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for T.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Now, Nurkic. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And the Pelicans with the possession. To the inside. Here's Davidson. Missed inside.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Henderson with it. Now guarded by Davidson. Henderson, no good. So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Davidson. On the wing, Daniels. A nice shot by Davidson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K.
Great game, guys. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take my glasses off. Jalen Green. Only had a chapter left in Mockingjay when the game started. Couldn't wait any longer to finish it. Expect to play against the Nuggets.